To get started, you want to arrange the threads in the order that you want them to be in. I've got the coloured one in the centre, and I've got an odd number of threads at either side. So if you're using an odd number of threads, you want to take the one thread in the centre at each side, and then knot these together. You can do this in either direction, as long as they're the same colour at either side. Then you want to take your next two threads and then knot towards the centre, and then because this is the heart colour that I'm using here, I want to knot away from the centre. This switches the colour of the mini heart. Then take that thread that you've just knotted over and knot towards the centre twice. And then do a mirror of what you've just done at the other side. So knot towards the centre the first time, and then knot away from the centre to keep your colours in the same order. And then take your colour that you've just knotted over and knot towards the centre twice. And then take your two centre threads and knot these together. So now taking your outside two threads, I'm doing a line here with a different colour, so I'm going to knot towards the centre the first time, and then away from the centre the second time. So this just keeps my outside colour in the same place the whole time, and I'm going to do this every time all the way down. Then knot towards the centre, and then again towards the centre, and then do this until you get to the centre of the bracelet. And then do a mirror of what you just did at the other side. So taking your outside colour, knot towards the centre the first time, and then away the second time. And then you want to knot your next ones all towards the centre. When you've got both threads in the middle, you can just knot these together. So you've done your first mini heart, and you're going to repeat this all the way down. So starting again at the outside, you're just going to keep this outside colour in the same position each time, and knotting towards the centre the first time, and then knotting away the second. So you want to knot towards the centre while you're going over the same colour. And then going to your heart colour again, you want to knot over towards the centre the first time, and then knot away from the centre the second time. It switches you into your heart colour, which you're then going to knock towards the centre twice. Then doing the other side, you're going towards the centre and then away. Knock towards the centre on the same colour. And then over the colour that you do in your heart, you want to go over the first time, towards the centre the first time, and then away from the centre the second. And then take your heart colour, go towards the centre both times. And then knock the two centre ones together to complete your mini heart. With the second row, like I say, always keeping the trim colour on the outside, so towards the centre and then away, and then you're doing the rest towards the centre. And then repeat this at the other side. You only want to switch your outside colour here. Then you want to work the rest of the knots towards the centre. Ones in the centre, just knot them together again. Now you can see your hearts lining up, and you just basically want to do these two steps until you get to the bracelet as long as you want it to be. Once you've got the bracelet as long as you want it, it should look something like this. So now I'm going to even up the ends again. So leaving the two centre threads, I'm going to take the outside four and just knot them as normal. And then going back to the outside threads, just knot the first two, together and leave the rest. And then repeat this step at the other side. Once you've done that, you should have straightened out your end. So next I want to fasten off by making some braided tail ends. I'm going to separate the end bits and then just braid them together. You have to do this at both sides and then fasten off by knotting all the threads together. Make sure the knot is nice and tight and secure, and then you can trim off any excess. When you finish, you should end up with something that looks like this, and you can just try on your bracelet. And that's your completed mini heart friendship bracelet.